Mama, I am thrilled that you have decided to have this intentional conversation with your daughter about her changing body. Over the next 8 months, you're going to have a special date, a one-on-one time with her, where she's going to grow in her trust of you and who God's made her to be. And it's really important that these dates are consistent each month. If you haven't set the date for your lesson 1, you want to make sure you get that on your calendar. And it's important to make sure that this time with your daughter is consistent every single month and that you don't miss a date. That's really important for her as she grows in her trust of her relationship with you. You know, I don't have to talk about many details and to convince you that we are bombarded by messages all around us. Your daughter is picking up all kinds of confusing messages about what it means to be female. And I know as mamas, we fear about her body image issue, her insecurity, possibly getting bullied or teased, the comparison that she has with other girls. And in today's culture, we're even struggling with understanding of gender identity and sexual orientation, and it's just confusing. And then you add in your own insecurities as a mama, right? You had your own messages. I had my own messages growing up in culture. And then what it means to age. And we're going through all kinds of shifts at the same time. As our daughters' bodies are changing, our bodies are changing. So my hope is that this conversation each month will not only grow your daughter's confidence in her changing body, it'll grow your own confidence in your changing body as well. So this particular lesson, we're going to really hone in on the core truth that we can trust God with His design for who He has made us to be as female. So much of every lie that we battle in life is about this push of it's all up to you to decide. You're the one who gets to decide who you are and what you're about. It's subtle in many ways, and we even find it in our Christian culture a bit. But God's word tells us that ultimately our decision to follow Christ is to trust God with who He says He is and who He says we are. And that is the battle. And we go all the way back to Genesis, and even Eve, right? She was given an entire garden, this beautiful setup with a relationship, an intimate relationship with God and with Adam and with the animals. And she had like the best setup of the garden, right? Your dream garden, ultimate. She had all the food and was able to take care of her body. And that subtle lie that came from the serpent was, this is not enough. You deserve more. And everywhere we look around, our commercials, our magazines, our billboards, everything is telling us, you deserve more. You need more. You need to become more. And so we really want to start the foundation of this year of helping our daughters be confident in their changing bodies at the foundation of, do we trust God with who He says He is and who He says we are as female? And the fact that He is good and He's trustworthy. So you're going to have a fun conversation around this, and then at the end, you're going to get to do an activity around creating a journal together. And I really want you to use this journal as an ongoing conversation with your daughter. It's a way to create confidence and kind of a fun way to be able to communicate with her. She can draw you pictures. She can ask you questions. She can tell you a little bit about her day. But what this journal's about is being able to write notes to her, prayers to her, encouragement to her, stick it under her pillow, and she knows it's now her turn. She'll write you something, and she'll stick it under her pillow. And every once in a while, you just want to make sure that you're keeping the journal going. And by the end of the year, you'll have a collection of little letters and notes and pictures that you've written to each other, just to remind her how much you love her and how much you see her and how much you're excited about having these dates with her. This is going to be a great year. Enjoy this lesson. And remember, at the end of the day, God is with you. He's in you, and He goes before you. And He is really doing the work in your relationship with your daughter. So trust Him. Trust Him that He made you to be the right mom for your daughter, and that He's going to use this lesson particularly to launch you into a deeper relationship with her. You are the right mama for the job, and I'm so excited that you decided to join me in this journey.